Lita, Dave, Harry, Joe, Bernard, Robo Minister, the Elleries, if you're going to use two Negro movies as your excuse to make everybody fat, which you're not engaged for, definitely you're not your survival, then I don't know what to tell you, Elton and Don and all that. I mean, the whole group. I mean, it wasn't the African Americans and those guys didn't use it because they wanted you to live. And so to me, it would be the greatest revenge, would be to go the other way. The challenge is to not be fat. So don't force yourself to be fat, because Ellery didn't have you guys' survival in mind, and the Negroes who use that, they don't have your survival in mind. They didn't care. I cared because I want you to think differently. It doesn't matter to me if people are clones or not. People only become that, even those who are supposedly not cloned, the original. You become that because you guys trained yourselves to believe that's what you are. Okay, so I want to see you guys become more than that machine or that thing that you guys believe is your enemy. So stop thinking like clones, huh? So for Lita, if you're battling me, but your best asset would be to get on the line with all the women and try to talk them into being more healthy and getting their kids healthy and their husbands and their wives, and you guys all agree, right? But the behavior of cloning looks more like the Negroes and the bald heads everywhere, huh? Because they're trying to build a war machine. And so we don't want the war machine, and a lot of women don't want to fight anymore and be soldiers, so there's a way to get around that, and that's how to tell people how to understand what's going on in peace, right? And so what Robo Minister and Dave did to me, he's a clone. But maybe I was an original, and that's what you needed, and maybe Ellery and half of my friends that were trying to set that up so it's all decent. And you guys come in and say, now all of a sudden you don't care, little Lita, after that, because, they're just clones. But remember, Lita, you're younger. So that would be more of a chance that you're the clone. And that's been Dave's and the Ministers and Harry's whole push the whole time. Why? Because if they could deceive some of those people, they can do what they want, right? Humpy. Okay. But the thing is, if you guys don't teach them how to prevent illness and stop the spread of disease and all that shit, then it goes to your normal population anyway. So it would be in your best interest to teach as many people and kids as possible how to break an old bad habit behavior to create what you all lost or once had, huh? So getting along and settling your disputes instead of putting it back in or forcing to make the eye in somebody like you guys did to me, making me sick multiple times, didn't work, huh? The system broke down. So now it's going to take 10 times as long as the military and me and the cops try to put it back together. So some things you got to overlook, some things you don't. But I can tell you this, in a decent society that's civil, that's balanced, you won't meet cops, right? Then nobody wants to be a cop forever, solving the same crimes over and over and over again. So there's a way to fix that, and that's to change the whole gangster attitude. Because the street gang attitude is more of a cloning attitude because you guys watch more movies, but you didn't understand what the movies or the literature meant. So I don't want you to be trapped in a prison on the planet for your whole lives. I want you to be able to use your brain, because you have a brain, and then evolve that brain so you can go into space and you can do things.